Bihar and Buddhism are like two faces of the same coin. In fact, the name Bihar is itself derived from a Buddhist word, Vihar, meaning monastery. Lord Buddha, in search of enlightenment, had spent a greater part of his life wandering on this land. When the ultimate knowledge finally dawned upon him, it was here at Bihar. Bodh Gaya is one of the most sacred Buddhist pilgrimages. The center of attraction for Buddhists around the world is Mahabodhi Temple. Next to the temple is the Bodhi tree, under which Buddha had attained Nirvana or enlightenment. Close by are 7 sacred spots. Buddha had spent 1 week at each one of these spots after enlightenment. One of the most ethereal of these places is Muchlind Sarovar. Nearby is Dungeshwari Hill. Before reaching Bodh Gaya, Buddha had spent almost 6 years here, practicing rigid mortification of the body, and at the end of it, realizing that this was not the way to enlightenment. On stepping out of the hill, he was offered food by a village girl Sujata on the banks of Niranjana river. As a mark of respect, many Buddhist countries have their monasteries in Bodh Gaya. Another site of great repute is the ruins of a Buddhist university at Nalanda. Founded in the 5th century AD, it was one of the world's foremost centers of learning. Here one can see the remains of meditation rooms, classrooms, and hostel for the students. One of the most famous international scholars to have visited Nalanda was the Chinese traveler Xuanzang. He stayed at the university for a number of years and has left behind a graphical account of this place. To commemorate his contribution, a Xuanzang Memorial Hall has been built recently. A few kilometers from Nalanda is Raigir, a small hill town of great reckoning. Buddha had spent a great part of his life after enlightenment at Raigir. At Griddhkoot in Ratnagiri Hill, Lord Buddha proselytized Emperor Bimbisara. At the top of the hill, the Japanese have constructed in marble Vishwa Shanti Stupa, signifying world peace. Another important location is Venuvana Vihar, built by Bimbisara for Buddha to reside. Chapter has not yet been written of Raigir's Buddhist connection. As the excavations go on, they are bound to shed more light on its historical significance. As the popularity of Buddhism grew, people who loved Buddha raised splendid memorials commemorating his presence. The splendid stupa and pillar of Lauriya-Nandangarh is its fine example. Excavations at VikramShila have unearthed the ruins of yet another famous ancient seat of learning, the VikramShila University. Established in the 8th century AD, it is spread over approximately 4 square kilometers. The cave on Barabar Hill near Bodh Gaya is another interesting place. It is the first rock-cut cave in India and has beautiful inscriptions. Another such place is Kesaria. With a height of around 104 feet, the stupa here is highest in the world. Excavations are still on at Kesaria. Vaishali is another highly venerated Buddhist city. It was on its outskirts at Koluha that Buddha preached his last sermon. The place is marked by a monastery, a stupa, and a lion pillar built by the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka to commemorate the occasion. Excavations at Vaishali have led to the discovery of ashes of Buddha. The Buddhist trail in Bihar is a fascinating journey. It is almost akin to walking on the path taken by Buddha and guided personally by the Enlightened One himself. And when one comes back, he returns feeling closer to the bliss.